At first, there was no place for us to go until someone put up that black granite wall. Now, every day and night, my brothers and my sisters wait to see the many people from places afar file in front of this wall, many stopping briefly and many for hours, and some that come on a regular basis. It was hard at first. It's not really gotten any easier, but it seems that many of the attitudes towards the Vietnam War we were involved in have changed. I can only pray that the ones on the other side have learned something and that more walls, as this one, needn't be built. Several members of my unit, and many that I don't recognize, have called me to the wall by touching my name engraved upon it. The tears aren't necessary, but are hard even for me to hold back. Don't feel guilty for not being with me, my brothers. This was my destiny, as it is yours to be on that side of the wall. Touch the wall, my brothers, so that we can share in the memories that we had. I have learned to put the bad memories aside and remember only the pleasant times that we had together. Tell our other brothers out there to come and visit me, not to say goodbye, but to say hello, and be together again, even for a short time, and to ease that pain of loss that we all still share. Today, an irresistible and loving call summons me to the wall. As I approach, I see an elderly lady, and as I get closer, I recognize her. It's my mother. As much as I've looked forward to this day, I've also dreaded it, because I don't know what reaction I would have. Next to her, I suddenly see my wife, and immediately think how hard it must have been for her to come to this place, and my mind floods with the pleasant memories of all those years past. There's also a young man in a military uniform standing with his arm around her. My God, it has to be my son. Look at him, trying to be the man without a tear in his eye. I yearn to tell him how proud I am, seeing him standing tall, straight, and proud in his uniform. Mama comes closer and touches the wall, and I feel the soft and gentle touch that I have not felt in so many years. Dad is crossed to this side of the wall, and through our touch, I try to convey to her that Dad is doing fine. There's no longer suffering or any pain. I see my wife's courage building as she sees Mama touching the wall, and she approaches and lays her hand on my waiting hand. All the emotions, feelings, and memories of decades past flash between our touch, and I tell her that it's all right. Carry on with your life and don't worry about me. I can see as I look into her eyes that she hears, and a big burden has been lifted from her on the wings of understanding. I watch as they lay flowers and other memories of my past. My lucky charm that was taken from me and sent to her by my CO, a tattered and worn teddy bear that I can barely remember having as I grew up, and several medals that I earned and were presented to my wife. One is the Combat Infantry Badge I'm very proud of, and I noticed that my son is also wearing this medal. I earned mine in the jungles of Vietnam. He probably earned his in the deserts of Iraq. I can tell they're preparing to leave, and I try to take a mental picture of them together because I don't know when I'll see them again. I wouldn't blame them if they were not to return, and I can only thank them that I was not forgotten. My wife and Mama near the wall for one final touch. And so many years of indecision, fear, and sorrow are let go. As they turn to leave, I feel my tears that have not flowed for so many years form as dewdrops on the other side of the wall. They slowly move away with only a glance over their shoulders. My son suddenly stops and slowly returns. He stands straight and proud in front of me and snaps a salute. Something draws him near the wall, and he puts his hand upon etched stone and touches my tears that have formed dewdrops on the face of the wall, and I can tell that he senses my presence and the pride and love I have for him. He falls to his knees, and the tears flow from his eyes, and I try my best to reassure him that it's all right, and that those tears do not make him less of a man. As he moves back, wiping the tears from his eyes, he suddenly mouths, "God bless you, Dad." "No, God bless you, son. We will meet someday. But in the meanwhile, go your own way. There's no hurry. No hurry at all." As I see them walk off in the distance, I yell out to them and everybody there that day, as loud as I can, "Thank you! Thank you for remembering!" And as the others on this side of the wall join in, I notice that the U.S. flag, Old Glory, that so proudly flies in front of us every day, is flapping and standing proudly straight out in the wind. From our gathering numbers this day, we shout again and again and again, "Thanks for remembering! Thanks for remembering! Thanks for remembering!"